Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom homies, produced by LK Productions. I gotta make an adjustment on the clocks. Get that
I'm
done
here.
real quick. Hey, you won the award for last night. Did you just now get here?
Yeah, I was messing with my my new sound bar that I picked up.
Uh-oh.
I can't get no audio into it.
Can't get no what?
Can't get any audio going into the sound bar from the TV.
Huh. Yeah, that's not my neck of the woods. So you didn't see the beginning of the stream at all?
Yeah, I
Let
saw it.
Alex fix it.
You saw the trophies?
Yeah.
Well, you were number one last night, so I had to give you a reward or an award or whatever it's called. Oh, clearly I got to go change my shirt because the green shirt is oh, there we go. But no, temporarily showed up. How did I do that? I got to get positioned just right. I probably will just go change the shirt. Hello, Rick. Hello, Chris. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
I'm guessing you still don't have internet?
That would be correct. Yes.
Yeah. You're still within the 24 to 48 hour window, so yeah, I'm going to have to change the shirt. That's going to drive me up a wall unless I get positioned just perfectly right. It's a green shirt, so I will be right back.
When they do, Alex, pull your plug.
Yes, Rick. Pulled my plug. And what's bad about it though is they pulled my plug right about the time that everybody was saying they lost. Everybody else around town except for us was saying that they had lost power. So I thought they pulled the plug because their fiber junction box or whatever had lost power. But come to find out when I talked to them, that I think that they made an error on their side with the account. And when I just can't have the phone part of the service canceled, they actually canceled the whole mess.
Well, it was set up as bundle, but I still don't
Yes.
understand. I still don't understand that, why they would cancel it. You said you told them you wanted to cancel the phone, and they should have canceled the phone.
Well, I can tell you when they get it turned back on, it'll just be internet and no phone.
You hope.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sound like a bunch of bozos to me.
Yeah, they are. That's for sure.
A lot like AT&T.
Yeah, I agree with Chris. I don't know why they couldn't have just shut off the phone portion of that. I don't know why they would have to shut the whole thing off. I understand it was bundled, but still, I would think.
Well, my mom called them too, and she don't understand it either. And they told her the same thing they told me.
Well, that's good. Parker Morris joins us in chat. William Dawson joins us from Florida. Mom is resting. It's about all Mom's going to do these days is rest. She's not going to be going out and doing very much more. Anything that store-wise we'll pick up for her. So we're going to swing by and see her tomorrow. I wanted to give her a full day's rest by herself. Not by herself, but without a bunch of people over there disturbing her. We did go see the grandbaby earlier. I have to eat crow tonight. I don't look forward to this.
His name is Alexandra.
Well, thanks, Chris. Now you've spoiled that surprise.
Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I thought he knew already.
Nope, he does not.
Well, now I do.
Yeah, thanks to Big Mouth Chris Garrett.
Hey,
Well, you put it in Zoom, homies. I thought you might have sent it to him.
No, I put it in Zoom, homies, to let you guys know, and then I also said,
hey,
"I'll
Hey.
be."
I'm
Hi,
trying
Mom.
to say hi.
Hi, Mom.
How are y'all?
How are you?
How's your mom?
She's resting. She's better. I mean,
Good.
she's 84 years old, so she's as good as she
Well,
can be.
my mother just turned 85, and I learned a minute ago she fell.
Oh no, she
I
okay?
don't like it.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's okay. She was in her bedroom and on a carpeted floor, so thankfully, yes, she's fine. But I don't like this with them getting old. I just
No,
don't like it.
no. My mom has fell actually about 3 times. She's a fall risk now.
Hello.
Hi, Mimi. She has to use a walker when she gets around. There's going to
Yeah,
be some changes made in her house that she may or may not like, but it's for her own safety.
right. Yeah.
She can't
And
cook. She can't drive.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
cooking. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that I've asked my mother not to drive to Walmart anymore. Please let Daddy go with her. And please, that's what
Yeah,
scares me.
yeah. Yeah. Well, mom had told us a couple of times that she actually was going the wrong way on the street, and
Oh my gosh.
thank goodness nothing happened, no accidents or
Oh my
anything.
gosh. Yeah.
So
My mom did basically, she didn't go the wrong direction but she did. There's all new bypasses in Pine Bluff, and it gets so confusing, even to me. And she missed her turn and ended up going an hour out
oh
of Pine
no,
Bluff.
you know,
And she didn't know where she was, and she don't do GPS. So yeah,
yeah.
it was
Lorna's
fun.
mom did that one time when we lived in San Diego. She lived about 5 minutes away from where she worked, and she left work at 7 o'clock one morning, didn't get home till 5 o'clock that night because she took a wrong turn.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it happens. I mean, it happens.
Oh,
Just
well, I'm glad she's doing better and resting.
thank you.
That's
Yeah,
good.
we
All
are.
right. Well,
We are
I'm,
too.
I'm gonna get out of here so we're not so loud, so my husband can study.
We'll make a
Bye,
lot of noise. I mean, we'll keep it quiet.
y'all. See you later.
All right. See you, Mom. Hi, Mimi.
Hello,
How are you?
fine, and you?
I'm okay. I think it's comment allez-vous?
Très bien, very good.
Okay. See, I actually learned something the other night, and I remembered
Very,
it.
very good, say French, très bien.
Yeah, and I know what his mother was saying, because some of the roads don't line up like they used to when you turn.
Around here, there's so much construction that the way the roads are one day might not be that same way the next day. And the particular place where she used to get lost at, it was under construction at the time, and it was confusing for me. So I could imagine what it was like for her.
I could show
really
you.
can.
I can show you an example. I'm gonna share the screen. See this? It should go up a little further. As you turn, it's easy. It's hard at night to
Oh
turn
yeah,
that way.
yeah. It's easy. Yeah, I could see
It's
that.
hard to see at nighttime, especially.
Yeah.
But you do have dots here. But at night, look how they faded. At night, you can't see them,
Oh sure. Yeah, I
especially
can.
if it's raining.
I can see easily how you could end up on the wrong side of the road there.
Yeah, I know you don't line it up like that used to.
Uh-oh, you're having internet problems. You were starting to sound like Alex last night.
Me?
Yeah, your
What's
audio
it
was
doing?
breaking up. Either that or my audio's not working right, one or the other.
Let me run a speed test.
Yes, your audio was breaking up there.
Oh, is that what it was? Of course it was. Let me see if I can do this while he's running a speed test. So the baby is home. Everybody's home, which is good. Try this again. Somebody just came in. Looks
I'm
like,
getting 24 down. That's good for being on Zoom.
looks like Jim. Let me try this again here. See what happens. There we go. That makes a little bit.
Right now, I'm actually getting a whopping 20 down and around 5 up.
And you getting more than me up.
Yeah, and he's on
Huh?
cellular hotspot data too. Okay, so I got that. Hang on just a second here. Good
I
golly.
wonder what I'd get.
I need another set of monitors.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah.
Well, there's no way I can have another set of monitors because I'm not putting another graphics card in my computer. So that's
Oh, it's me?
that's the baby.
It's me?
And then
The pacifier is on.
unfortunately, I have to eat crow because my son didn't take my advice when I said, don't name that boy Alexander, whatever you do. He must have misunderstood me because the baby's name is Alexander Sebastian Stout. So Grandpa's already vowed that, hey, Ass, come here. Get your ass over here. And nobody can say anything to me because it happens to be the baby's name. You guys have probably seen that one.
That pacifier he had was almost as big as he was.
Yeah, we were up there this afternoon, and he just would not let go of that. If that fell out, man, he did his best to get his little hand up there to have a little thumb in his mouth to suck on. So
You mean he could grab that? He could grab that. Can he grab? He can't grab the pacifier yet, though.
no, gosh, no, he's what, 2 days old.
Yeah, I know.
So
But even to get his thumb to his mouth, that's pretty smart.
yeah, they've requested a week. They just got the baby. I got a picture somewhere of him when he got home, and it's actually really cute. All the kids are hanging around. Let me see if I can figure out how to show you that. All the kids are hanging around, and connect to Wi-Fi. Scroll down, hit that. I haven't put it off the phone yet. And then go over here. Oh shoot, where's that at? Grandpa and technology. So you can tell these are the 4-year-old twins, and then this is the 3-year-old grandson, and now this is the family. The team is even, 2 girls, 2 boys. So I love her smile. I wish there was a better camera angle for that. But they just got home and he just sent me this. So there you go. And to top the afternoon off, Indiana beat Purdue, who was ranked number 1 in the nation until today. And they got beat, so they will no longer be number 1 in the nation. It was a good day. Bobby said he can't see anything. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Bobby. I forgot to share that over internet. I shared it only over Zoom.
Train coming.
Yeah, really. I'll figure out how to do that and maybe do it a little bit later. Hey, Jim. How are you?
Cold.
What's your temperature?
In here, it is 59.
We're 40 outdoors right now, so 59 in your
cold.
basement?
Yes.
That's a little chilly.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Yeah.
Oh, for inside it is.
If I didn't have things to do today and the wind hadn't been blowing as strong as it was, I probably would have played golf today.
Oh, there's a shocker.
Well, the sun was out. It was 46 degrees, and the wind actually,
Again.
I almost played anyway. Yeah,
Huh?
Mimi. Ooh, minus 17. Yeah, you can have it. Please keep it up there. Rick, what's your temperature?
The
Who, me?
temperature?
Rick's got to be pretty cold where he's at, too, though. He's up in Minnesota. Uncle
I pulled
Ken.
up Wilmington.
Yeah, Uncle Ken.
Delaware, and it's 25.
It's Grandpa Ken, by the way, and I joked with my son about what I told you
Hey,
guys.
Ken,
Yes,
Huh?
Mimi.
I will done to you my temperature for outside.
No, don't go outside. It's too cold to go outside. Stay inside where it's nice and warm.
It's actually 43 here, but that's cool to me.
Yeah, I forgot all about the fact I was sharing that to Zoom and I forgot to switch my sources. So
Bobby says 63. That's cool for Florida.
that's comfortable though, actually. Well, maybe at night it might be a little chilly, but that's comfortable temperature. So I'm going to re-show the whoever comes in first from this point forward will get dun, da, 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 this award. That is actually, I had to rotoform the trophy. I had to rotoform the number 1. I had the picture. And then I had to do some manipulations of making everything look the way that it looks. Mrs. K actually was in here when I was rotoforming out the number 1. She was kind of interested in what was going on. She was like, stop right there. That looks really good. So I didn't go any further. I have a better picture of Greg, but like I told her, I've used that one before with Naps Incorporated, so I was going to use it again.
You want a updated tally of how much data I have used?
Well, since
Or
you
was
asked,
that-
sure.
I have almost used 10 gigs.
What's your limit?
On the phone, it's unlimited as far as I understand. On the phone, it's unlimited, but on the hotspot, it's 10. 10 gigs on hotspot, but I've only used like not quite 8 gigs on hotspot, but I've used 10 gigs total phone and hotspot.
So you'll be
So
coming
we'll
up on
see.
your total on that pretty quick then, won't you?
So we'll see we'll see. I'm on the phone now. That's the reason why I'm on the phone now and not on the computer. So that I can see because I don't have the hotspot on at the moment, so I'm just using the phone. So we'll see if it cuts me off. If it cuts me off and I run out of data, then I know it's not unlimited on the actual phone, like they say it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Ken, I just got a notice that the dryers and washers, a few of them that I want to use, will be available around 10.
Bonsoir,
So,
Monsieur Jeff.
evening.
How'd the fire drill go this morning, Rick?
Well, it didn't bother me because the fire alarm only goes off on the floor above it and the floor below it. So it only was on 5th, 4th, and 3rd.
Oh, okay. What floor do you live on? 2nd?
8th.
Oh, wow. I thought you were closer to the bottom.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's...
Well, you lived on the top.
I'm shutting my camera off a second while I'm eating some stuff, so you don't have to watch me.
Is the whole building a group home, Rick?
I'm eating too.
Yeah, it was opened in 1976 or something like that.
I just said a group home with 8 floors. That's weird.
Yeah, the 12-story building.
Oh, it's 12 stories.
I
Yeah,
thought
no
you lived up
apartments on first floor, and there's only one apartment, the caretaker's apartment on second. And then from third up to 12th, 16 apartments each floor.
The caretaker has an entire floor to his or herself.
Well, on that floor, his apartment is on second.
Oh, okay.
I would want to be in the top floor.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, there are advantages to being on the top floor. If the building catches fire, I want to be on the bottom floor so I can get out of the building. Unless they got one of those cool fire chutes you can jump in and slide down, then I might want to be on the top floor.
I want to be in a single level place.
I do.
Or either they have a outside fire escape.
No, I
No,
want
we have
one of
the
those, I want
stairwell.
a tunnel that I can jump in and slide down like the water slides. If it's a fire escape, nope. I want to be on the bottom floor.
Give me a parachute.
That
Hello.
wouldn't be.
Hello.
You wouldn't have enough time to.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't think a 10-story building you're gonna have quite enough time to deploy the chute, and if you do, it's gonna open about the time you splat. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or rig up a zip line.
Now that would be cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I thought you lived up on the. I thought you lived up the top floor, Rick. Did you move?
Mm-mm. I've always lived in my apartment since I moved here on 8th floor.
so Ken, when you were here in Vegas, had they added the zip line at the Stratosphere yet?
At the Stratosphere?
Yep.
I don't. If they did, I don't remember
It's
the one
not
at the
clear to the
Stratosphere.
top, I don't think. I'm not sure.
I've been down both zip lines on Fremont Street.
Okay.
I've
I've not gone on any of the zip lines here.
I enjoyed both of them. Lauren and I did the highest one, which is the one where you're laying down flat, and my sister and I did the one where you're sitting down because she's got a bad back, so we didn't think she could handle the laying down flat. Stratosphere's got a zip line now. Wow.
Well, or something like that. Either that or it's a line you just drop down on. They were talking about having a zip line that went clear across the street and landed someplace.
Well, that'd be cool.
Buddy of mine went to Reno. They went on some zip lines. They showed me some photos and it looked kind of cool. They were zipping through the woods and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen
I
some
bet-
pretty elaborate zip lines, actually.
Okay,
asked them-
Ken, it's not a zip line. Exact. It says sky jump is a controlled descent, similar to a vertical zip line. So you basically are going
Straight down, yeah. Now, I think
Looking
Is it-
at the photo, it looks like one of those things where you leap off the bridge with the elastic line attached to you.
a bungee cord jump type. A
Yeah,
bungee jump. Okay.
That's something I have done. I've never done a zip line.
So I was mistaken. There is no zip line there. There
I've
was
never
talk about
jumped
it.
with the bungee cord, but I've done 2 zip lines. I don't know that I would want to do the bungee jump because my luck would be, I would be the one that you get down there at the bottom of where it's supposed to snap back and the line snaps and you keep going. That would be my luck. So, but yeah, Lauren and I both enjoyed. In fact, I've got a picture somewhere because Lauren and I did it, we took a picture, and my sister and I did it, and we took a picture.
Yeah.
I asked my buddy how he liked going down the zip line in Reno. They said every muscle in their body was sore.
Now, is that new, Jeff, or has that been around for a while?
Well, let me see. It's been here a little while. It's up near all the other stuff that's on top of the Stratosphere.
Yeah, all the rides up there.
It's 855 feet above the strip.
So you must drop all the way to the floor then, or to the ground. Or close.
829 feet. You end up on like a one level up from the street or something. I haven't been down there, so not sure. I was trying to think back
I
when
see
the last
Bertland.
time I jumped out of a plane, and that was 1969.
I see Bertland Hope's had a couple. Well, he's got a stream going right now.
He's still alive?
I don't know if it's a different one or the same one. He started streaming right before Doug ended today.
Hmm.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long while.
I think well, I don't know if they had been on lockdown the whole time, but
Just got done watching a movie called Plane.
Let me share my screen a second, Ken. I'll show you the
Yep, go ahead.
Thank you.
Let me get out of what I'm in. Yep, go right ahead.
hold on.
How's the new grandbaby, Ken?
Little.
Little.
Very little.
Is that showing?
Yes, got a blue screen with.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
yeah,
shot.
that's clearly bungee cord. It looks like.
Yeah.
oh,
Notice the price, $133.99, and that's covers one person to 4 people. No break for being the only one, apparently, from this place anyway.
Wow.
So $134 to risk your life. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That price seems kind of low.
So,
I forget what we paid down on Fremont Street, but whatever we paid, it was worth it. I mean, when I seen the advertisement, I'm like, I'm doing that.
Pucker Butt Pepper Company.
Get a Chinese spy balloon. Yes. Yes.
well, that's a lawn dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he and I have been talking about hot sauces and stuff, and he's more into the higher heat things than I am. I'm about jalapeno level or one step up from that. What is it? What's the next one up? Serranos or whatever?
I kind of like the mild.
Well,
I'm
since
not a
somebody
big
went,
hot sauce person, so I don't know.
yeah, since somebody went there, I'm going to do this. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, more MAGA hats. I like that.
Did they shoot it down?
Yeah, I believe they did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked like they missed the first time.
How do you miss a hot air balloon?
I was scared if they were going to shoot it down, it would have something in it that would be poison or whatever.
I seen obviously
I'm-
Photoshop, but someone took that balloon and they wrote across it weather balloon, and then it said something about clearly not a spy balloon or something like that. But it was all you when you saw it, knowing it was from Chinese, you automatically said it in the Chinese version of English. Let me see if I can find it again.
I saw that somewhere on Facebook after Doug's stream today. I didn't even know nothing about the thing until that was bought up today or last night.
They were going to shoot it down over Montana, but I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they waited till they got over the ocean.
I'm curious what kind of
they
debris
let
they got
they
out
let it
of
get
it.
all the way across the states and then shot it
Yeah,
down.
off
It
the
was
coast
over-
of
it
North
was-
Carolina.
North Carolina coast or South Carolina. It was close
It
to
was off of Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
What do we want? Better memory. When do we want it? Want what?
Yep.
Why?
Let me find this here.
I'm
me
really
show
curious
you-
what. I'm really
me show
curious
this
what was
one
in
of-
that.
Go ahead.
I'm really curious what was in that disperse they collected from it.
Let me show you the thing that Lawn Dog pointed me at. God.
Meanwhile, I'll go find one. Reaper
I'm-
Squeezins. Pecker Butt. Pecker Butt. That's the name of my new band,
Yeah.
by the way. Pecker Butt.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Carolina
backed up by the
Reaper.
Pepper Company.
Carolina Reaper is one of the top 3 or 4 hottest peppers in the world.
Well, yeah, it peppers it tells you right there. I'm going to find this. I just got to stop.
Have
think
to ask
about
Lawn
it.
Dog if the name's appropriate.
I guess you better have some cream ready, huh?
Well, cream or milk is what they say is the best thing, not water.
No, the hottest pepper I've ate is a habanero. I took 2 bites
Oh.
of a raw habanero right out of somebody's garden, seeds and all, and that's the hottest thing I've ever eaten. I'm not going to eat another one.
I'm not
I
too much
use-
on hot stuff like I used to be, but I do love them cayenne peppers.
I use habaneros sometimes in cornbread, but I don't include the seeds. I strip the seeds out and then I cut them up really fine and stir it throughout the cornbread, and I counteract it a little bit with a good helping of honey. The combination of flavors is pretty good.
If I knew it was
According
going
to
to be that,
Emerald,
if I knew it was going to be that hot, I wouldn't have taken 2 big bites like I did.
Yeah, well,
My
I don't eat it
face is
raw.
red.
according to Emerald Lagasse, the heat not come from the seed.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
It comes from the membrane.
That's not on YouTube.
Well, yeah.
Oh, let me show it. It's not on YouTube, huh? Let me show it. So, thank you.
That's funny.
Weather
It should be-
baroon.
There we go. Now it's on YouTube. Weather Baroon. Totally not for spying.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah, I wish I could take credit for that, but I can't. So, anyway, go back to there.
That's funny.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's kind of fun throwing Greg's little trophy thing together this morning. I kind of enjoyed doing that.
Trophy thing.
Yeah, I put together for. I don't know what the kick is. I mean, I get in on. I was first in Doug's today, and I said I win, and then that's what got me thinking about it. Was okay. What did I win? Nothing. So I remembered Greg was first last night. So I created. If you go to YouTube and look at YouTube, you will see that Greg got 2 trophies for being first into the stream last night. Tomorrow night it'll be Wintermute because he was first tonight. I'm always going to be a day behind. I may or may not change up how I do it. I don't know yet. It will depend. Those damn trophies were hard to rotoform out. I looked on the internet for a good 40 minutes for a decent trophy, and I found that one, and then I had to rotoform the background out. Which meant every little dot, every little thing around.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, it worked out good. It just, I had to.
You got patience for that?
Yeah. Wasn't too hard to do. Do what, Alex?
He don't have nothing else to do except sleep and take Mrs. K to work. So.
Hey, did I understand you correctly last night? You said if I kick you into the waiting room, you're stuck.
I mean, I can come back if you haven't turned the waiting room on for everybody. I can come back, but
well, I thought you said due to your current internet situation, you'd be stuck.
No, it depends on how you got it set in your settings on Zoom.
Well, so much for that brilliant idea. I happen to do a lot more than work on DaVinci and sleep. I drive Mrs. K around. I go and see my mom.
That's what I said.
I go and...
Mrs. K working tonight?
No, she's in there watching Filipino stuff. Oh.
Trying to text you occasionally?
She's already texted twice. My movie review of Black Panther 2, whatever the official title is, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being bad and 5 being good, it's sitting at about a -3 in my book. You okay, Mimi?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's just I'm.
Are you tired?
Good. Yeah. Very.
I started to watch it last night, and after 10 minutes, I shut it off.
You made it. You made it about 7
eh?
minutes longer than me. We started to watch it because that's what she wanted to watch, and I hear, and I look over, and she's sound asleep. So
that's how bad it was.
I left. I don't think I got through 5 minutes. Seriously.
I made it to 10 minutes last night. I was like, nope, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Shotgun Wedding. It's on Prime. I hear that
was pretty good.
Is it? Okay.
It was pretty good. I liked it. It's kind of funny. Careful of Paz ripping her.
Did Chris leave? No, there he's. He says, I knew a guy who drank, which would be drank, the pepper juice on the tables. He drank a whole bottle. Oh my gosh!
It's that Texas Pete stuff.
Which cousin was this?
It wasn't a cousin.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
My stomach will be tore up for a week.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what. Now, when I was in high school, we sold big dill pickles at the concession stand during basketball games. And somebody said, well, who can drink pickle juice?
Yuck.
Oh, after your third or fourth cup, you really don't notice it.
Were they Aunt Bee's pickles?
I don't remember, Chris. I know they
Remember that
were
episode?
big dill pickles. And I drank a very minuscule 23 cups of pickle juice. I still, to this day, hold that record. I don't know if that's a proud thing or a stupid thing, but I'm the owner of that record.
Did you get that movie I emailed to you, Ken?
Yes. No, you emailed me a movie?
Yeah. A link to one on my OneDrive.
When did you do that?
Ooh, last week.
Hold on, I'm checking my email.
I just remembered that.
Okay, so in my primary, I've got one from Gary, VH, Sean, Long Dog, and her new job.
Goodness.
And somebody's really yawning.
You might want to resend it, Tim, because if you did, I don't have it. Let me check my spam folder. Nope.
Let me look.
I've only got 6 in my spam folder, and one of them's not from you. Let me check my trash.
Let me check my sent folders.
Trash.
No, the last movie I got was from Darren.
I sent it on the 24th.
Of January?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Trash.
Resend it for me, please. Wait a minute. Was it Top Gun?
Mm-hmm.
I got it. I had to stop and think. Yeah, I downloaded that. Yeah, that was good. I seen it earlier when it first came out, but I liked your version of it a little bit better.
I went to the theaters and watched it. I never did get to go back to see it where the chairs move and stuff. Oh well.
Well, that would be cool if you get to a theater where when the plane banks right, you bank right. When the plane goes in a dive, you go in a dive. That would be really, it'd be expensive to do, but that'd be pretty cool.
Interesting you say that.
I don't think the chairs actually move, but you get that sensation.
Yeah.
But they were always booked. They were always sold out. I was like, I'm not going to even bother no more.
Long Dog says
and they were expensive. They were like almost, they were almost $30 a ticket though.
So I tried to watch Doug's stream when I got home tonight, and I was running through it at 2 times the speed. Did he say that one of the Fortnite players was watching his stream from a movie theater?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Did he ever identify the movie?
No,
not that I'm aware of. No.
But he could have been in the part where they were doing previews.
That's possible.
At the beginning. But then again, I like to know what movie that was because I don't want to go see it if you got time to look at YouTube on your phone.
Well, yeah, that, and unless he's got earphones in or earbuds or whatever they're called, it'd be a little bit distracting. I'm trying a new thing with chat. I've got it popped out. I don't know that I really missed Twidget. That was so cool. It expanded it. It made it so easy to see. Yeah, Greg said he's on the phone with his son.
Years ago, we went to Dollywood, and they didn't show the whole movie, but they had selections from Thunder Road in a ride there, and you sat in the chair, threw you around.
Jesus.
Thunder
Road with Mad Max?
No, Thunder Road was the Moonshiner. God, I'm trying to. There's a story about moonshiners, but it was I can't remember who the star was. He old-time movie star. Gotta look up here.
Man, Mimi, you need to go to bed and get some rest.
Oh, Robert Mitchum was the star.
Excuse me.
Well, that's rather old.
Yeah, but
1958.
anyway, you said since it was about East Tennessee, why they had a ride there at Dollywood. And you sat in the seats and it threw you around as you were going around the curves and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it says it was remade in 2018, and I wonder if that's the same version. No, it says a police officer faces a personal meltdown following a divorce and the death of his mother.
No,
that's a remake of. It's not a remake. And then I seriously thought maybe it's Thunderdome, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah, that's Mad Max one,
Okay.
Beyond Thunderdome. That was
They
with Tina
Turner.
Yeah.
Wasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Tina
got-
Turner. Yep.
They got a ride like that in Disneyland or Disney World or whatever it is down south of here.
I saw a
The
thing.
chairs swing back and forth, and you got mist blowing in your face. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw a thing today where Universal Studios was shutting something down in Orlando. I didn't go look at the article, it just kind of caught my attention. Uh-oh, I seem to have lost my translation tab.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. Well, you know me, I only have one or two tabs open at a time.
Inconceivable.
Like Doug. That's 60.
That's funny, Mimi.
I'm about a quarter of that.
Oh, I'm exaggerating, but he was
Yeah.
looking for one of the tabs this morning and couldn't find it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was funny. I think he was looking to show something about you. He gets recommendations for his things as well. I do too. I just kind of laugh at it. I think it's kind of funny. You get recommendations for your own streams. Mine usually appear after the stream. You know how the box fills up with a bunch of things? That's where mine show up at. I've never gone while the stream is looked over there and see what it recommends.
I tried to watch Carrie Holzman at work Friday. It just kept buffering and buffering. Our building's got too much metal in it. But I watched Doug's Friday morning and it played fine. Of course, I got no internet in the second shop. We shut that down because one of the employees' cell phones uploaded a virus to our server. Nope, no more internet, no more Wi-Fi for you guys.
Long Dog says, our world
They
might
uploaded
end
a
up like
virus.
Mad Max. Well, how are we going to stream if we end up like that?
Open the window and yell real loud.
Carrier pigeon.
Smoke
Yeah, really.
signals.
Let me go fix this while I'm here. I'm thinking about it.
I need to let Doug know I got an update on the stream from
I'm waiting.
probably last year or a year and a half ago.
Waiting for Greg to come back. I've got a question for him.
He's talking to his son, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Why did my... Now, this is interesting. My computer just changed the background of my third monitor on its own.
Did you ever get
I
that?
swear if I start hearing Twilight music, I'm leaving.
Alex is logged into your computer.
As far as I know, nobody's logged into my computer.
Did you ever get that screen problem fixed?
No, I noticed this morning it's starting to flicker a little bit. No,
Sounds
it's not
like
on a
something.
slideshow. I want to put it on a slideshow. Wintermute asked in chat if it's on a slideshow, and it's not, but I want it to be on a slideshow. But then I got to thinking, with 4 monitors, I don't think I can have it on a slideshow. Unless all 4 monitors would be on the same slideshow. And if that's possible, I've not figured out how to do that either. Kenny Witten says, hello, Kenny Witten. I also saw Parker Morris in the chat room back in the very beginning.
I tried to do a slideshow on one of my computers where it has dual screens, and the one screen shows the desktop, and the other screen shows the slideshow. So I was like,
Yeah.
I want it on both screens.
I can
Then I've got a third screen over here to my left.
Yeah, I can put 4 different images on the 4 different monitors. That's not a problem. But
Yeah, I tried it with the dual screen. It didn't work out for me, so I gave up.
because I've got my screens pretty much the way I like them. I've got my brother and I on one screen, my mom and I on another screen, my brother, his wife, my mom, Lorna, and I on another screen, and then my thing I did for the 18th time of me on the golf course on another screen. Well, that one just changed to my mom and I on its own. I'm sitting here watching it, and all of a sudden, in the background, I see mom's picture, and I'm like, "What?" So,
But your background is switching on you?
yeah,
You sure you don't have it set to go through a photo collection or something?
no, I can't. I've actually tried doing that, and I
My
just
background on Zoom switches on me, just like tonight. It shows that sign in Fresno. Earlier today, it had the skydivers. I did not switch it.
huh. So this is on my main monitor, and if I
Mhm.
right click and go to what is it, display settings, and let's say I want to change. Oh no, that's not it. I'm in the wrong spot. Hold on. Go to right click, go to personalize. I think it is. So if I go
Oh, yeah.
let's say I want to put this picture. I right click on that picture, put it
Oh,
on monitor number 1.
Oh, that's cool. You can choose which monitor to put it on.
Right, and then it's on monitor number 1. So I've got my 4 monitors hooked up with how I want them.
I'm about to try that with my dual monitors.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, Tim. So right now I've shut everything down. I go in here.
I just never thought of it.
Go to personalize. So this is always going to be my number 1 monitor, and if I move this out of the way, it is. Now, right now, the other 3 monitors, because I screwed up a while ago and I put that on there, have the other one. So I want this one to be on my second monitor, and now it is. I want this one to be on my 4th monitor, and now it is. And then I want this one to be on my 3rd monitor, and now it is. Now, a while ago, this picture here changed to this picture here, and I wasn't doing this. I have no idea how it happened. Now, I have looked in here.
And now YouTube's got a black screen and showing the time.
That doesn't surprise me because I shut everything down. So let me get out of this and bring everything back up here.
Well, we had a lot of aircraft activity today. 144th Air Force was doing their practice runs. And it was really cool to see that F-15 with the American flag paint scheme all over it fly over my head 3 times as I was ordering lunch.
There we go.
Of course, that wasn't until after 2 o'clock because I didn't get to eat lunch until after Doug's stream ended.
Yeah,
Only a few screensavers show on both monitors on mine. The ribbons and the Mystify, whatever it is, Mystify,
Right.
and the photos. One screen will show the photos, and one screen will be just black.
That's the problem I'm having. I'll do a screensaver, and I'll tell it to go to a folder that I have a bunch of photos stored in, which I named screensaver. It shows up on the main monitor, but the other monitor shows the desktop.
Bye.
Are you going to sleep?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Bonsoir.
All right.
Bonsoir.
Get some rest.
Welcome to the Ken Stout. Let's learn French together.
Huh?
We're learning French.
God,
You are the teacher, mademoiselle. She's like, what the hell did he say?
I want to say 1 second.
Get you some rest, Mimi.
1 second, c'est un instant.
And while we're learning French, we're going to show off our iPhone.
French.
I think she hit the wrong button.
Probably.
Oops.
It happens.
Man, it was warm today. Upper 60s.
I was so looking forward to next week because the weather was going to be just perfect. Starting Tuesday, 30%, Wednesday, 60%, Thursday, 60%, Friday, 60% of rain, which is acceptable. But up until yesterday, there was no rain forecasted whatsoever. And I'm looking at these temperatures and going, I'm playing golf that day. I'm playing golf that day. I'm playing golf. Doggone it, I'm not playing golf anywhere.
It was supposed to rain here today, but it went north. It went towards Sacramento.
I'm hoping that I'm really hoping it she misspelled the word tired. She put tiger. I'm very tiger. I bet she is worn out. Let me go tell her good night over here in one of these tabs I've got open.
It got cloudy all of a sudden. Can't see the full moon. Well, full moon's tomorrow.
Now, Ken, how did you get the option to have different pictures on all the monitors? I've got two, and I don't have an option to select the monitor for the picture. And I've looked, and I've got my two monitors. It's set to extend.
Your Windows,
Not
what
duplicate.
version of Windows do you have?
Windows 10 Pro, latest version.
Yeah, that's what I have. And you have to
I've got a setting that's not right someplace.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to think how I did that.
I go to display settings, and there it just says extend.
Yeah, that's a Jim and Alex question,
Yeah.
but I'll see if I can remember how I did it. I know I went to display settings.
I never tried it. I didn't know you could do that, but I'm curious.
Well, I didn't either.
I'm gonna go look at that as soon as I can, because I want to do that on my second computer.
This one.
Okay, so do you have multiple displays, correct?
Yes.
I think you go down and you change under multiple displays. I think you change it to extend desktop to this display. That's what mine said.
I've got mine, it says extend these displays.
Mine, okay, so I have four choices. I have duplicate desktop on 1 and 2, duplicate 1 and 3, duplicate 1 and 4, or
Right.
extend.
I mean, I've got 1 and 2.
Let me go look on my end, see what this one does.
And one's on the left, 2's on the right, 1 is my main display.
Right. And do you have a graphics card?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not the issue.
Got an NVIDIA 3060.
Okay, background, right?
This. Let me change
Themes.
The young Padawan heard his name.
I go to personalize, and I go to background.
Okay.
And it's set to picture.
Okay, so
that's all I got on mine.
Okay, so I went
and
down.
I've got one that's on both, and I don't get to.
I don't either.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something here. Mine says extend desktop to this display, so I'm gonna put it on 1 and 2. Actually, I'm gonna put it on 1 and 3, and then keep the changes.
Display. I'm not in that setting.
Yeah, now
looking at background.
Now,
well, I did the display, Tim. Then I went to the background.
Yeah, you don't have to go to background. So I wish I could share two screens at one time, because my number 1 monitor and my number 3 monitor are now displaying, because what I changed over there, the same thing. They are actually both showing the same thing. So I'm going to put the clocks back over here so they don't get too messed up. And then I'm going to go find. So, why is that still in there? Oh, okay. So here I can show you this. See the clock right here on the number 1 display? It's actually on the number 3 display, but because it's the same thing, it's showing up there. So I'm going to go down here and right click, go down to display, duplicate on this. Nope, I want it to extend on all. Oh, now I don't have that option. What the heck?
Extendees display. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't have the option that I used to have.
Hold down the Windows key and press the letter P.
Revert.
The letter P is in Papa?
Yes.
Do what?
And then press extend.
There we go. Now that should... Yeah, okay,
You lost me. What'd you say, Alex?
Windows key and P. It will open up the a thing where you can.
Can you do that
Oh.
from anywhere?
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm here, I'm gonna put this back over. The order changed, but that's fine. I can fix it later.
Do you do
So-
duplicate or extend?
You go to extend, right, Alex?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and now my screen is messed up. My order is messed up, but that's fine. I'll fix that later because if I go in
Well, it
here,
looks like it's still set on duplicate on your computer.
Yeah, I saw that.
It is because it's got. Because you see that 1/2 in that same square.
I do.
That means screen 1 and 2 are set to the same thing.
Right, but I don't have the option that I remember a while ago. I had a different option. I no longer have that option.
I
I'm
can't
going to
find
be
it on
really
mine.
frustrated
Hit that,
if
hit
this screwed
extend,
this
it don't.
up.
When you do that key combination, hit extend, it don't do anything.
I can do this.
Change your lock screen and background. Let's try that. Nope.
That don't do anything.
I don't know. I have to minimize a lot of stuff that I have running, and right now I just lost YouTube. So give me just a second. Okay, so 2 and
You know what it is? It may be because you're screen sharing.
Yeah.
nope,
maybe.
I'm good now. I've got all 4 of them back. Now the question is, are they in the right order? So I'll go back over here, go to display. Yeah, I'm good now. So that fixed it. So hopefully Jeff and Tim can get theirs since they have
I'll
multiple
figure it out.
monitors.
Well, I don't have, mine are set to extend. But it's showing the same background on both. And I am not set to duplicate.
Well, mine, the way I do mine is I use the Microsoft backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
wallpapers from the Microsoft store, and when I
Oh.
that, it basically is a theme, like a theme package, theme file, and when I do that, it puts a different feature on each screen.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
I'll try that later. That's too many buttons to push right now while I'm trying to listen to you guys.
Just go to personalization and then backgrounds. You can right click on the pictures and select which monitor you want to put them on.
Oh.
Yeah, I showed him that just a while ago.
Okay, is that not working for Jeff?
Oh, okay. You have to click on it, right click on a picture.
Right, you right click and then you set it.
Okay, I see now. I can do it. I can set for either monitor.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So if I wanted to look at my YouTube logo a lot, which I don't, I could right click it, set it to monitor number 1, minimize it, and there it is.
Okay, I shall be back. I'm being paged to take the dog out.
Yeah,
so.
I've been being yelled at and I'm ignoring her.
All right, I'm throwing the towel in on this. I'm overthinking it.
So Tim, get 2 pictures. Yeah, how many monitors do you have?
I've got 3 monitors,
Okay,
but
so go
2
grab.
computers.
Are they all? Can you see all 3 from the current computer you're on?
One computer's got 2 monitors. The other computer's got 1.
Okay, so you can do 2 then. So bring up 2
Yeah.
pictures, and then right click on the picture, and it'll bring up a sub menu of where you want to put it.
Windows D. Personalize, right?
Yes.
Personalization background.
Choose your picture.
Yeah.
Found it.
I'll send you a bill.
Yeah. Speaking of Bill, the people that's supposed to replace my battery, they wanted me to give them a PayPal account. I'm like, nope. Last time I did that, it got hacked. They sent me another email back yesterday. Well, we'll bill it. We'll bill you for it later. We'll ship it out the 13th.
Welcome in.
Our factory don't open back up till the 13th. I'm like, how much vacation do you guys in China get for New Year's Eve? Come on. And how long is this thing gonna be stuck on a boat on the sea? I wish me and my brother were still getting along. I just go borrow his battery from his e-bike because it's the exact same model I have. And then I hit the status button on it today because I took it off the bike, worried about it exploding or catching on fire, and I left it outside on the patio. I pushed the button. It's at 75%, and I hadn't even used it. It was at 100% last week.
Uh-oh, I don't have a good picture of Wintermute's background.
I like that cut here. I was looking at that today.
I think I have another issue with that too. So I'm gonna not share my screen. Well, I could though. Greg's not here. So.
So what's this award called? The snoozy?
No. I'm gonna change it. Working on it right now, as a matter of fact. But I see there's going to be an issue because your name is so doggone long. Unless I put it winter, there we go. I can make that fit, and then I'll change the date. See, I kind of thought this through a little bit. I made this as simple as I can.
I don't blame you. Just copy and paste, huh?
Basically, it was, Tim. Yeah, it basically was copy and paste.
I like that.
It really was. If Greg wasn't in such
I'm lazy.
Well, I wrote
if I could do copy and paste, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I roto-formed out the ribbon and the trophy itself, and that took a couple minutes.
So all you gotta do is change the background picture.
Well, that's what I was looking for. I wanted to go find a good background picture of Wintermute. And he's changed his background picture. That looks more like a lion. He doesn't have the Terminator thing in there. So I'm going to have to do some thinking on how I'm going to get this. And it won't last. I'm sure everybody will get old of seeing whoever was the night before's #1 person in there. Which I liked what Wintermute put, that something to the effect, I'm stealing this from Greg or something like that.
Wintermute brought it to my attention the other night that I was the host, and we went on forever. It's almost midnight at my time.
Stealing
like, yeah,
first.
You're the host.
Stealing first. Sorry, at Greg guy.
Stealing first.
That was cute. Did Greg leave?
Yeah, let Greg have it every week.
Rick, me, Jim.
Yeah, Greg's here, but he's not
Greg's
in his
there.
chair.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm surprised Doug got that joke somebody said today.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't remember, but he caught on it real quick. I was like, oh, wow. Had me laughing.
Pea and soup.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
That was BH.
Yeah, BH did that. That was funny.
I must have missed that. So, while he's not here,
I'm going to have to go back and look at Burton Holt's videos later. I didn't see none of them. He might still be live right now. Let me check.
so as you can see, I've already changed this trophy to Wintermute and today's date. And then I come over here and do the same thing over here. And
Really? He's still live.
that takes care of that. So you'll notice now the sizes are different. So I have to come back over to here, go look at the size of 0472, come back over to here, come down to the size, and take all that out and go 0472. Now the sizes match, but I see this one looks to be a little off.
What is he working on? Some kind of code?
We'll move that over just a
Yeah,
little bit.
He's still live.
And then all I have to do is go in and change the background picture right here. If I turn that off and go put a background picture in there, that's how this is. Now, I did a very horrible job on rotoforming this. You can see there's a little white there in the background, a little white there, same thing there. But it actually kind of, in the trophy, it blends in, so I didn't want to go back and redo it.
Does it take you a while to render that stuff, even though it's a still?
10 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't take long at all. So if I go in here to render, and I'm just going to call it test A, I'm going to put it on my desktop, and I add to my render, and I render it out. It's
Tim, it
done.
looks like he's doing some sort of web page design.
Yeah, it's a lot of code, so I assumed it was a web page. I remember back in the day when I was doing our EA chapter with Netgear, I kind of helped Doug with that. Some of it was code. It was just a pain in the butt, but
Did he reach out
technology's
to
got
Wintermute for
better.
guidance?
Hmm?
Did he reach out to Wintermute for guidance?
Who?
Whoever you're talking about.
Oh, this was something me and Doug was doing for our EA chapter. We was using we were using network solutions back in the day, but that's long gone. Switched over to where you didn't have to have all these
They're
stupid
still out
settings.
there.
Oh, that's
I'm
funny.
surprised they really suck.
They do. Yes.
Don't use them for our web page hosting.
Inherited a couple clients that have it.
Oh, they're just
Trying to get them
awful.
off.
I can't remember what I switched it to because Doug gave it up. I took over the reins on that. Oh, I remember what we did. EAA National made it to where it was free to every chapter worldwide. It made it so much easier to update the website, but now it's gone downhill because somebody hijacked it from me illegally. But anyway, that's a long story short.
I don't know if Mimi's still watching, but yes, I understand that you understand English, but it'd be like me trying to converse in French. That's not going to go well at all. No matter how well I know French, I'm not going to be able to put together the words properly. So I do understand that. I don't know if she's watching the stream or not. Hopefully she is. Otherwise, that's not going to make sense to a lot of people.
I was expecting a client to stop by today or something or another and drop off a portable hard drive so I could take it apart because $300 data recovery wants the serial number of it. Well, we can't tell them what the serial number of it is until we tear this thing apart. She was like, well, I'll use a screwdriver. I was like, no, don't do that. I got all the spongers and all the tools to do that. I'll take it apart for you. That was a no-show, or they got busy, and then later on I found out, oh, it's their birthday today. Never mind.
That's a good joke you
I
put
like
into
the
the
double
chat
hockey
room too.
sticks.
So who's this guy you're referring to, Tim? Let me go find him.
Who?
Who are you watching on YouTube that's doing coding?
Bertlin Hope.
Bertlin Hope.
Oh,
Doug's old friend.
oh, from Jamaica.
Yeah,
I believe
Yeah.
it was.
Uh-huh.
yeah, he's live right now. I don't have the patience for code. I've been there, done that.
Computer life support dash Berlin
Yes.
Hope.
That's him. That's him.
All right. Well, I found that easily enough. Project One, is that what he's currently working on?
Yeah, that's what I saw earlier. I clicked off of it. I'll go back and watch it. Looks like he's been on YouTube all day long. I don't know if it's a new stream or what. He started before Doug stopped. He actually chimed in chat today too.
Yeah, I saw where he. Yeah, I'm looking at his page.
I haven't seen him or heard his name in months.
That's a little bit more in depth. I mean, again, I have the utmost respect for people that do this. I have the utmost respect for Wintermute that I said, is this possible? And at the snap of a finger, it was done. That's just impressive to me, and I thank you very much. I've messed around. I started to say something else. I've messed around with it a little bit, and I can change the fonts and the names and all that. But as far as adding pictures and that, I get lost. So I'm going to leave it as it is, and if I come up with a crazy idea, poor old Wintermute's going to get an email, and he's going to go, "Oh no, here we go again." Either that, or he'll change his email address. The salesman at the furniture store
straight
told
to
me.
trash, just like Josh.
Do what?
He goes straight to the trash, just like Josh.
Yeah, really. The salesman at the furniture store told me the sofa will seat 5 people without any problems. I said, where in the hell am I going to find 5 people without any problems? That's a good one. Hey, welcome back, Greg. You missed the DaVinci Resolve.
No, I saw part of it. I was talking to my son.
Yeah, we saw that you had posted that. Everything all right?
Yeah.
Good. Go in here and save this. I gotta find a picture though.
Wow, it's 62 outside and the sun's down. Cool. My electric bill's gonna love that.
Well, yeah, it's 10 after 7. The sun ought to be down. I mean, it's the middle of February. Well, it's the beginning of February. It's not the middle of February.
I think we're gonna have a really hot summer this year. It's
I-
this warm this early in the year.
I hope we have a decent summer. I'm still worried there's going to be snow on the ground in July, and I won't get to play golf when I should be playing
Yeah.
golf. I'll be out there. What's that sport in the Olympics where they roll that thing down through there and they take the brooms and they scrape the ice as it's going down through there, or they sweep the ice?
Curling.
What is it called?
Curling.
Curling. That's correct. That's what I'm going to
Curling.
be doing on the golf course. I'm going to get the putter and I'm going to putt the ball and I'm going to run in front of it and move the snow out of the way.
Yeah, we have curling events here in Brainerd.
You know, I remember one time, it was like June, the 1st of June, right at the 1st of June. We went camping because my niece and nephew had got out of school. I went with my sister camping. And we went to the mountains camping. And we thought it was going to be warm, but we about froze our butt off.
Mountains, I can
Oh,
understand
man.
snow. The earliest I have ever seen snow is October. Now, I've seen cold weather, or I've experienced cold weather in the month of May, but I've never experienced snow.
Well, this was late May in the mountains. This was early June in the mountains, so it was a little bit unusual.
William
Well, it's
Dawson.
unusual for us to get snow before Thanksgiving, but it's happened.
My first camping trip I went on out here was in July. It was 112 here in Fresno. I got nothing but shorts on and sandals and a t-shirt. So me, my ex, and the kids went to Sunset Beach to camp for a whole week. I got there and froze my butt off. It was 46 degrees every night. I bought all the firewood they had at the campground, and you could not go and pick up wood off the ground. They would fine you for it. The following year, I got smart. I rented a big old F-150, and I piled a crap load of wood in the back of that thing. And I made sure I had camp tent heaters and all that stuff, so I'd never froze my butt. I got sick as a dog that first year. It was kind of cool. The airport was right behind the campground in Watsonville. And down below is the beach to the ocean. You could walk down or drive down to it from your campground. It was really cool. That was an annual thing we did every year to get away from the heat in Fresno.
Yeah, I remember as a kid of 18, I went to Corpus Christi, Texas, and you think, oh, it's going to be nice. I froze at night because it was actually chilly.
Yeah,
At night
it gets
there.
cold at night.
It does. It sure does.
Shocked me. And I think the highs at the campground was like upper 70s. And Fresno's boiling hot, 112. Good getaway during the middle of the heat. Go
Desert
camping for a
Empire,
week.
63, 66 in Florida with William Dawson. Both are good temperatures.
It actually felt good on the cruise ship to at night on a cruise ship to Bahamas.
Oh man, I went on one of those. That's really fun.
So hang on a second.
Get the
By
mist in your
show
face some nights.
By show of hands, who has gone on a cruise ship?
Who what? Lots of ships.
Well, okay, you don't count. You were in the Navy. So
Hey Greg, you know about that ship? I seen it yesterday in a messenger. That ship in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Mm-mm.
no, it's not ringing
It's a
any bells.
World War II ship.
Oh, that's like a little museum piece that's docked.
Yeah, they got an airplane on it too, I believe.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's kind of cool. I forgot the name of it. Thanks for refreshing my memory.
Something North Carolina. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So those of you that have been on a cruise, would you go back on a cruise?
I would.
It would have to depend.
I have absolutely no desire whatsoever to go on a cruise ship.
It depends on what kind of company that I have with me or how many other friends want to do the same thing. I wouldn't go by myself.
I've been on a ship. I've been on a boat, but not on a cruise
We
ship.
we got down there somewhere and I forget where we went, one of those islands, and then we went out, slept, and the water was crystal clear. These dolphins came up and were playing with us. That was so cool. I mean, you could actually touch the dolphins. I was kind of skittish. I was like, "Is this damn thing gonna bite me?" You know.
By show of hands, how many people have been in a hot air balloon?
That's on my bucket list.
Yep, it's not on mine. I have no desire to do that either. My fear of being in the air with no safety net underneath me to prevent me from hitting the ground. Nope.
I've been on a motorboat plenty of times. We have one.
Oh yeah, fishing boat, motorboat, pontoon boat. I've been on those a couple times. I mean, I don't know what the big allure to it is, but my sister says going on a cruise is the best thing in the world. Well, I personally think maybe going to a Indianapolis 500 race would be one of the best things in the world, but that's just me.
Only thing about the boat we had is every time you get somewhere and park it, go fishing, it'll have a hard time cranking back up.
I won't forget.
Crank.
Oh, cool.
I won't forget one time me and my oldest brother was on the Ogeechee River in a little. It's kind of like a canoe with a motor on the back of it. They call them water bugs. You can't buy them anymore, Chris. And they got alligators in some of those waters and
water
bug.
Yeah.
And he still got it. We still got registration on it. Still good.
I've got a question for Jim. How long was this cruise?
It was a 6-day cruise, if memory serves correctly.
Now, was William Shatner and Jonathan Frakes and Brett Spiner, were they actually on the cruise, or is this just a publicity thing?
It is not a publicity thing. The one I went on in 2018, Shatner was not there. He has made at least 2 appearances on this. They do this every year. And he's been on at least 2. I think he's on the one that's setting sail, I think, next month.
That'd be cool to meet him.
But
on a cruise ship.
The cast from several of the Star Trek series, I met Robert Picardo, who was the Doctor on Voyager.
Oh, really?
Cool. Did you
get pictures?
I've got. I don't know if I have a picture of Rene. I also met Rene Auberjonois before he died.
Wow.
I met and talked with George Takei and his partner. Nice people.
It's amazing when you meet some of those actors. They're a totally different person in real life.
And Jonathan Frakes is very freaking tall.
Oh, yeah.
Is he still married to Melissa Gilbert?
He's not Melissa Gilbert.
I thought it was Melissa Gilbert.
No, it's not Melissa Gilbert. It's a soap opera star.
Oh. Well, why am I thinking he was married to Melissa Gilbert?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Check imdb.com. I forget her name, but she was or is a soap opera star.
Huh.
Was he ever married to Melissa Gilbert?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Laura on General Hospital, Jeannie Francis.
That's the one. Jeannie Francis. That's it.
No,
Interesting.
it's scary.
I was telling Chris.
I gotta go Google Melissa Gilbert.
What the heck?
That's BH.
That sounds like Gilligan's Island.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Yes. That's like what we are doing tonight, a 3-hour tour.
I was trying to tell Chris we were on the Ogeechee River one time. We seen this couple pass by us, and they had a little pool in the boat. And I thought to myself, that's a bad idea. Alligators love little dogs. We see them 3 hours. We saw them 3 hours later, and that poodle wasn't in the boat no more.
So you say
you better carry a gun with you too, because if you catch a fish, those damn eagles or whatever, those hawks, they will take it right out of your hand while
Well,
you're
that's
trying to
like
unhook it.
that's like seagulls down at the Jersey Shore. You
Yeah.
better guard your food carefully because they'll
Oh,
come
yeah.
in, they'll swoop it right out of you.
They will claw you to death to get it too.
Tim, you also got water buskins. Those things will jump in the boat with you.
That has happened. That scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I'm not sure
We-
why.
we
I'm saying
usually-
that,
we
Melissa
usually-
Gilbert.
We usually carry one of those guns and with those little 22s that has the bird shot in them, but they're so expensive. 410 is what we used to carry with us fishing.
If the game warden stops you, you better have a good story for having a gun fishing.
We were
Well,
going to
that's,
go
that's
on
a whole nother story. We did get caught one time.
We were going to go down to see her cousin in Florida if events didn't happen this past week. And when we were discussing it, Mrs. K says, "Oh, are there mountains in Florida?" I said, "Nope, there are swamps in Florida." "Oh, so there's no mountains in Florida?" That's what I just said. "Are there alligators?" There are alligators and crocodiles and big ass snakes.
No crocodiles.
No crocodiles?
No. Let's have
No.
Gone it. I misspoke. Anyway, so we go through all this and she says, "Are you sure
Might be
there's
one
no
at a zoo or
mountains in
something."
Florida?" I'm like, "No, there are swamps in Florida." So
I did see a black panther in Screvitt County.
no crocodiles. Doggone it.
Was
Yeah,
it Twin City?
What did you go through with her when y'all was gonna come down to Arkansas? What kind of questions did she ask you then?
None. Not one. She thought we were going to Chicago. I had everybody fooled.
I thought you was going to Chicago too.
There were a lot of people in on that, and we sold it pretty good.
Did she ask you what was in Chicago?
Her cousin's in Chicago. She didn't have to ask. We visited her 3 or 4 times. I don't like driving in Chicago, and
Well, did she say anything when you started driving in the wrong direction?
Tim, she has no sense of direction.
Oh, never mind.
If I got in the car and started driving east and told her we were going west, she wouldn't know if I was going east or west.
So you wouldn't use her for a co-pilot.
No. This is how Mrs. K. Now, Mrs. K will tell you she likes to go on trips. Okay. But this is how Mrs. K goes on trips.
I understand that 100%.
And
If I'm not driving, I do the same thing.
I am not kidding you. We are not 3 blocks from our house, and she is out and sound asleep.
I don't know what it is about getting on the airlines. When they start taxiing up to where they get ready to take off, I'm dead asleep. I don't know what it is about it. It puts me to sleep. I guess the white noise coming off of the engines.
That would prevent me from sleeping. I tried it once going to Kansas. Like, I can't sleep on this damn thing.
Especially if I'm flying to Georgia, I'd rather sleep anyway because that's a 6-hour flight.
Well, yeah, if I was on something like that, they'd have to give me like sleep meds. So I sleep for at least 6 hours, maybe 7, and then kind of just be drowsy for the rest of it.
I'm learning so much tonight. So, do we have crocodiles in the United States?
I was wrong, Ken. There are some in Florida.
Yeah, they are.
And alligators, right?
Yep.
Yeah, mostly alligators. Crocodiles are a threatened species.
They used
Is
to
it the
be all
alligators or the
Australia.
crocodiles to get you into the death roll if they get a hold of you?
Somebody must have brought the crocodiles to the U.S. because they used to be only in Australia, I thought.
I think it's crocodiles.
What about Africa? No crocodiles in Africa?
Yeah, there's crocodiles in Africa.
Yeah, there definitely are
Yeah, they
crocodiles in
probably
Africa.
are.
My question is, how did Black Panthers get in the middle of Screvitt, Georgia?
They're in North Carolina.
That's where they shoot a lot of those movies. Oh, you're talking about the real animal. I thought. Never mind.
Where are they usually at?
That's a good one, kid.
Where are they usually at, the Black Panthers?
I don't know.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Charlotte.
about the animal.
So oddly enough, Georgia has a lot of movies shot in Georgia. And
Yeah, most of it's out. Most of it comes out of Savannah, but they venture out through the whole state.
Yeah.
But I think most of the main studios come from Savannah, Georgia. Matter of fact, one of them stupid movies that pissed my oldest brother off because he has no use for this girl. One of those Miley Cyrus movies they filmed down there on Tybee Island. It pissed him off because him and his wife wanted to go to Tybee Island for their anniversary. It was shut down because of a movie shoot.
Are you talking about what was her name? Hannah Montana?
No, I stand corrected. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, it was Hannah Montana.
Which is actually Miley Cyrus, but yeah. I
Same
can tell
thing.
you exactly how many seconds of her I've ever seen in my entire life, and it starts between a -1 and then the number 1.
I haven't watched any of them.
I have not seen.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down. I'm at about an hour and a half, and I'm just gonna do it silently. I got to get back to the right. I'm enthralled by this Star Trek cruise thing that Jim sent.
I'm curious about that too.
Well, I'm not going on a cruise. I have no aspirations whatsoever to do
Now,
that.
where does this cruise go from point A to point B, Jim?
It makes several stops. The itinerary changes every year, and the first, I think, 3-4 years they were out of Florida. Now they, I think, are going out of somewhere out of California. I don't remember where.
It says L.A.
Okay.
It says L.A. Cabo San Lucas. I can't pronounce that one, and Puerto Vallarta.
I've been interested. I've been interested in this cruise. I think it goes out of L.A., but you go all the way up to Alaska. I'm kind of interested in that.
Does it go up the inside passage?
Excuse me?
Does it go up what they call the inside
passage? I think so, but I'm not sure. But
that's all those little islands that are Alaska in between there and Canada.
Yeah, and some of the pictures I've seen of it are very beautiful. So I'm kind of curious and wanting to try that. But I'm not going during the winter. I want to go during the summer months.
Yeah.
I think
something my wife and I always wanted to do we didn't get to, but I had an aunt and an uncle who did that several times. They had a family in Alaska.
Yeah, Sierra Vista Mall here in Clovis, they had a booth out there. I forget which cruise line it was. They had brochures sitting out there, and I got to reading it. I was like, wow, this is a good price to go to Alaska. I want to do this one day.
I would like to go to Alaska. I don't want to go on a cruise in Alaska, but I would like to go to Alaska.
I've got some good friends
really
up there.
nice up there.
I got some good friends up there. I want to